I heard her laughter before I even reached the door, bright, sharp, cutting through the walls like a blade. And instantly I knew something was wrong. After 12 years together, you learn the nuances of someone's voice, the subtle shifts in tone. That laugh wasn't for me. It was the other laugh, soft, flirtatious, the one she used back when we were young, hopelessly in love. I pushed the door open. The living room was crowded. Her parents, her sister, her cousins, everyone, and there, in the middle of it all, on the sofa where we had celebrated anniversaries and debated over movies, sat Aisha, leaning into another man, her hand resting on his knee. My heart didn't just break. It shattered. Her sister noticed me first. "Oh," she whispered. "I didn't know you were back early." Aisha turned. Guilt flickered across her face, raw, undeniable. But then she did something I never expected. She smirked. "Oh, don't make that face," she said loud enough for everyone to hear. "You haven't been exactly thrilling lately." A few awkward laughs rose from her cousins, the kind people make when they're unsure what else to do. My ears rang. My chest tightened. "Aisha," I whispered. "What's going on?" She waved her hand dismissively. "Relax. Just having fun. You're so dramatic." She ignored him when he tried to speak, insisting he leave. Then she looked back at me, challenging, cruel. "Maybe if you had more drive, more ambition, I wouldn't be so bored." Gasps spread across the room. My throat tightened. This wasn't just betrayal. It was humiliation, sharp, deliberate, public. I wanted to ask why, but the words got caught somewhere between my lungs and my heartbreak. Finally, her mother whispered, "Enough?" But Aisha wasn't done. "No," she said. "I'm telling him." She leaned back, arms crossed. "I'm tired, Ron. Tired of being married to someone stuck in the same job, same routine, same everything. Look at him. He's starting a new business. I didn't wait for her to finish. I walked upstairs, ignoring the whispers. My body felt both heavy and hollow. On our bedroom dresser, my phone buzzed. A message preview from her best friend flashed. He fell for it. "Good. Once the papers are ready, you can take the rest. Just keep playing the innocent wife. Men like him never see it coming." For a moment, I couldn't breathe. She wasn't just cheating. She was plotting to destroy my life and take everything. My hands shook, my vision blurred. Every kiss, every promise. Every time she cried on my shoulder, saying she couldn't live without me. It all felt staged. But grief sharpens clarity. In that suffocating silence, one truth struck me. If she wanted to ruin my life, she was about to learn that I wouldn't make it easy. I didn't confront her immediately. Instead, I did what she least expected. I became calm, focused, methodical. The next morning, I greeted her softly. "Good morning." She looked puzzled, maybe disappointed that her performance hadn't broken me. About him, I said casually over tea, "Invite him to dinner on Friday. I want to meet him." She blinked, stunned. "Are you serious?" I nodded, completely composed. She smiled too quickly, thinking she still had control. But she didn't know I had already moved my savings to a secure account she couldn't access. She didn't know I had consulted a lawyer. She didn't know the house was legally mine, thanks to a clause she had overlooked. She didn't know I had screenshots of every message, every lie, every cruel plan, every betrayal carefully documented. Aisha always thought I was passive. What she never realized is that quiet men are quiet only until the moment they're not. Friday arrived. He walked in, brimming with overconfidence. Aisha hovered, laughing too loud, touching his arm too often. I played the perfect host. We ate, we chatted, and just before dessert, I placed my phone on the table and pressed play. Her voice filled the room. "Good. Once the papers are ready, you can take the rest. Just keep playing the innocent wife. Men like him never see it coming." He fell for it. "Good." Aisha froze. His smile vanished. Her mother, who had agreed to attend out of concern, covered her mouth in horror. Aisha's face drained the color. "Imran, wait. I can explain." "No need," I said softly. "The explanation is right there." Her mother burst into tears. Her sister cursed under her breath. He stepped back as if she were toxic. "Don't call me again," he muttered, rushing out the door. Aisha spun toward me, shaking. "You don't understand." "I understand everything," I replied, "and that's why tomorrow morning the divorce papers will be delivered." "Divorce? No, Imran, please. You want control over my life?" I said quietly, "The only thing you'll control now is how fast you pack your things." Her knees buckled. She sank onto the sofa, sobbing. I messed up. Okay. I was stupid, angry, insecure. I didn't mean to, Imran. I didn't mean any of it. Please." Part of me wanted to hold her, to fix it. 12 years isn't easy to discard. But the part she shattered spoke louder. "You humiliated me," I whispered. "You betrayed me. You planned to take everything while smiling in my face. If I stay after that, I'd be betraying myself." Her sobs filled the room. But they didn't control me. I stood, walked to the door, and breathed in the cold night air. Freedom. Quiet. Steady. Undeniable. For the first time in years, I felt like myself again. Through the upstairs window, I could see her silhouette, motionless. And even though my heart ached, I knew this was a moment everything changed. The moment I finally faced the truth I'd been avoiding all along.